All right, let's do this. Is my lipstick on my whole mouth? Kind of. I mean, you guys are far enough away. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It matters. So, let's chat about something. See, I don't know how to take videos of myself. It's still weird to me. I'm trying my best to, make a cohesive video, cohesive vlog. So here's my first one. Bear with me. That's all I'm gonna say. Come along for the ride. I'm learning. Give me some space here. She's learning. So 2 weeks ago, I went to Moab, Utah. Partially, I went out by myself at first, and then I met up with some people. By some people, I mean my husband and friends. So I kind of filmed a little bit of the trip. And I figured that probably the best way to cohesively put it all together is if we all kind of chat about it. So here, without further ado, it's the first part that I have filmed. Good luck. Good luck with this. Hello. So, very impromptu trip planned for this weekend. So excited. I have these grand plans of totally doing a plan a trip with me, or just kind of getting to see how I actually go on these trips. But this trip was planned while I was at work today. It's still being semi-planned, but it's about to be Memorial Day weekend. We're gonna go out to Moab and camp in the middle of nowhere. So we're gonna be very much social distance. We are not going to go anywhere but gas stations in Moab, so that should be good. But with that being said, we are going to get the old Jeep ready for some adventures. So the plan as of right now is I'm gonna drive out Friday night. I'm gonna meet up with some people on Saturday. Then I'm gonna drive I'm gonna drive out and meet people in Capitol Reef on Saturday, and then on Saturday night I'm gonna meet a couple of our friends at this place called Dalton Wells in Moab, and then my husband is gonna drive out on late Saturday night, and he's gonna camp with us in his Land Cruiser. So with that being said, that leaves me one night of camping completely by myself, and we gotta prep this bad boy because it is it's kind of embarrassing. Here we go. You ready? Oh my god, there it is. Okay, no judgment. We're not gonna talk about it. Let's get ready. It's a party in camp. Okay, we are skeletons, at least, loaded up. I'm gonna go inside and pack. I'll take you guys in there with me to do that. Wow, I can't hold a recording device. Okay, here we go. So now we're gonna pack some of my clothes that I wore when I'm there. I've already looked up the forecast, and it looks like it's gonna be pretty hot during the day, and then it's gonna be pretty, not cold, but in the 50s at night. So I have kind of a mixture of clothing. First things first, sweatshirt. I'm only bringing one of those because I can reuse them, save on a little bit of space. Then I have, I'm gonna be there Saturday, Sunday, coming back Monday, or I guess getting there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, coming back Monday. So I have 3 pairs of leggings. And then shirts to wear with those leggings. Oliver is making an appearance. Thank you, Oliver. Thank you. Always appreciated. Love it. Okay. 2 shirts to go with the leggings. And then I don't have any shorts that I fit in. So, sundresses it is. A little gray swing sundress, pretty basic, throw it on over everything. I figure I'm going to want to take pictures that I am in, and what goes better with red rocks than a nice red kind of bohemian hippie dress, so bring in that. Thank you, clearance rack at Old Navy. And then along those lines, just kind of another black Old Navy clearance dress. For shoes, I am going to bring regular flip-flops. I am going to bring some my black Nikes. I'm not really planning on doing hiking while I'm there, and so I'm not going to bring my hiking boots. Any hiking that I do, I will just wear these. And then for shots that I'm going to be in, I have basic pair of gold sandals. So pretty straightforward. I think that'll get me through a long weekend, so. Wow, so in depth with how I got ready. So literally from here on out, I don't have a lot of stuff. So basically I left Friday night after work, so I got off work at 5 and I literally just drove out. I took I-70 up through the mountains, went to Moab. When I got into Moab, okay, so actually backtrack altogether. My plan, as I said in the first part of the video, was I was supposed to meet up with a group of photographers in Capitol Reef. Except for that person totally, tried to invite a bunch of photographers, said that she was really into it, and then stopped responding to text, which was like really cool of her and like really made me so happy that I drove out there Friday night. So, long story short, didn't get the chance to hang out with any of them, even though it's not like they weren't still there. They were just being rude. So I camped in Moab that night, on Friday night, by myself. So I ended up staying at Dalton Wells, which I've talked about a couple of times. The issue was that when I pulled in at like midnight, 1 a.m., there was a big road sign that said, closed due to COVID. Keep in mind, all of the hotels were open, the restaurants were open, but no. Backcountry camping, little bit too high risk. So I did it anyways, because what are you gonna do? I basically just didn't get out of my car. It's not like I had a campfire or anything like that, and called it a day. I woke up before sunrise the next morning with the intent of going out and shooting sunrise pictures. I didn't have a location in mind for those sunrise pictures, so I kind of just knew that there was a place called Dead Horse Point not too far from where I was, and I decided to just kind of go scope it out. So glad I did. What are you doing? The good grass? This? Totally why I come out here. Totally why I risk a lot of things. Oh my god, a gecko! Oh my god. Hold on. Do we see it? Okay, let's see if it'll run away if I get closer. Oh. What are you doing? there's also a hummingbird up there. Man, all the wildlife. So like I was saying before, I got distracted by a hummingbird and a gecko. This is why I risk my safety and I come out by myself. Because, I mean, you can't beat this. Like, what? Like, this isn't, I'm not even in a national park. I actually don't think I'm even in a state park right now. Like, love it. So cool. Oh, gecko's back. Okay. So, after Dead Horse Point, after I took a bunch of pictures there, and oh my god, so pretty, I ended up driving to go find our campsite. Now, the place that my husband and I like to camp when we are out in Moab together is a big loop. And so you have the north part of the, well, I guess I should say loop, but like half of it's paved roads. The north part is pretty close to Moab, but like up this big canyon up near Cane Creek, if any of you guys are familiar with Moab in general. The bottom part is pretty far down by like Newspaper Rock, places like that. So I got the two flipped. I was supposed to go south and I went north. So I went, found a decent campsite and a campground right next to the Cane Creek trailhead. And, you know, got it all set up, did all that stuff, and then I was pretty much just waiting on my friends to show up. So the first group that were supposed to show up were my friends Kat and Kelly, and they came at around 2 or 3, and then my husband was volunteering that day, and so he couldn't leave until 6, which put him getting out to Moab at midnight, and so he wasn't really there for that whole first day. So here are videos from the campsite. So got to camp, got all set up. I don't have service, so I can't tell anybody where I am, but they'll find me. I'm right next to the road. I really have to pee, but there's like, hold on, let's see if we can see that. I don't know if you can see them. It's literally like a million side-by-sides. There's like just a bunch of people and they are blasting music, and I don't necessarily want to go over to the bathroom that's directly by them right now because they seem like they are having a good old party time, and I'm gonna avoid it. So I'm just gonna sit here, hold my bladder, and wait for the rest of the afternoon, pretty much. Maybe I'll crack open a beer. But yeah. So my husband got there at like 1 a.m. on Sunday morning, and we drove from the top part, the north part, to the bottom part. We aired down our tires, which basically, if you take a little bit of air out of your tire when you're off-roading, it makes it so that when you go over all those bumps, you're not like, you're like kind of gliding over them a little bit more smoothly. It also flattens your tire a little bit, which then gives your tire more room to grip. And so you just have generally more space to be able to grab to get up obstacles. Airing down the tires. What PSI are you going to?
A little below 20.
Sick. I know what that means.
It's just pushing out the footprint of your tire to give you more traction and a comfier ride.
Yeah, I know. So then we got out to our campsite. It is gorgeous out there. One of my favorite places in the entire world. I wish that I was more comfortable videoing me, like myself, in a vlogging atmosphere. But I'm just not right now. So I think I'd be better if I were by myself, but or even just my husband, like I don't have an issue filming around my husband. It's just like when, I'm with two people that like I barely get to see and like my face is shoved in a camera, that's where I got a little bit weird about it. So I am going on a trip this upcoming weekend, and I'll plan all of that stuff with you guys, but I'll be by myself for that one. So with that being said, I'm hoping that I do a lot better as far as like vlogging it goes. So like I said, bear with me here. I am still very new to this, and like if you guys have any suggestions on ways to feel more comfortable or better things to film or how I should do it, I welcome all of your suggestions down below. Feel free to tell me what I'm doing wrong and what you guys would like to see. So yeah, please hit that like and subscribe button. I'm trying to get a video out once a week now that things are kind of dying down. I'm still being very cautious about everything, but it's allowing me to get out and explore a little bit more. So stay tuned, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.